Also share screen. All right, so today we're gonna spend maybe 20, 30-ish minutes on case study 2, and then the rest will be Q&A for your project. So I sent an email earlier today, so I just want to announce it in class as well. And of course, if you have any questions, just ask. So on Friday, because this room is too small, we're gonna go back to Rocky in 312, I think. Yeah, so gonna start at 1:30. If you can arrive early, like 1:20 or even 1:15, that will be useful because we need to tape the slides that were printed out on the papers and then tape them on the wall. So I plan to be there around 1:15. So if you can come early to tape your own and then help others who couldn't come early and then just get it ready, that will be good. Okay, so how this works is we have 3 shifts over here, in a sense that for the first shift we have about like 15 minutes and we have 4 posters. So how it works is the poster will be put it on the wall, and whoever is presenting in that shift will be standing in front of your poster, and everybody else will be able to freely walk around and then to see which one you want to look at more closely. So we budget 15 minutes for 4 of them, so it might not be possible that you see all of them, and that's why we wanted to have you to submit this 2-minute short intro video of your project, which is due tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be able to post it and everybody can take a look beforehand of what each poster is about. So you'll be able to budget your time a little bit better at the poster session. Okay, so that's the purpose of that 2-minute video. So we have, like I said, 3 shifts. So in between, we have about 5 minutes to synthesize and digest, and then we move to the next. And that's how roughly the schedule gonna go. Yes, Sarah.
How far into our project do you want to do the introduction video?
Yeah, so it's totally up to you in a sense. So just think about it 2 minutes, and you might want to, which if you remember at the very first lecture of our class, I show you a couple of examples from previous semesters. So I think some people would like to go through all of their results and all that, but some of them I just show the beginning slides and just to give an overview of what's covered over here. So I think it's totally up to you because each project is quite different from each other. Some of you are doing, reading a paper and trying to digest a lot of the details. So you might want to get a high level, only the first couple of slides instead of all of the details. Whereas if you're doing applied work and if you're using one of the models that we covered in class, you might even go down to the end, also talk about the results just to give people a heads up of what to expect in the poster. So very flexible in a sense. And I think I also shared a link, which is a folder that you all can drop in your file. So we asked for 2 documents. One is the final slides that you want to be printed out, which is due on Friday morning at 8 a.m. So I'll be able to print them out and everything. And the other one is the 2-minute video, which is due tomorrow afternoon. I will send a reminder later as well, but you should drop them into this folder, which I send a link in that email, and just make sure that you can name it with whether it's a slide, whether it's video, and then with everybody's first name in your team. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, I will print. Oh, well, if you want to print them too. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. Yeah, I plan to print them in color. And like I said, in some of the feedback that I provided to some of you use a darker background. I'm not too sure how it would look out of it. And that's what I was suggesting, whether you want to change it or not. But if I didn't make a particular comment in the feedback, I think should be fine. But I think I only made a feedback like that for those of you who use a darker background. And also, I think for some of your projects, I left a feedback, something along the lines of trying to increase the font size, because we're going to print them out and then tape them on the wall. So try to use or maximize the space that each slide provides. And that will make the presentation, or I should say the poster session, a little bit more easier to read and all that. So for the poster, like I said, you will stand in front of your poster, and then people will walk around, and maybe someone will stay for about like 5 minutes-ish or maybe 10 minutes. So I think in terms of how you want to talk to whoever is interested in your poster, between 5 to 8 minutes, you should be able to tell the whole story. And then there will be some back and forth with Q&A as well, individually. Okay, so that's how a poster session works. And yeah, so for all remote students, because they are not able to come, obviously, so we are asking them to provide, instead of a 2-minute intro video, we ask them to provide a 12-minute long video of their entire project. So I will also post the link on here for you to check out as well. Okay. But that will be due, I think, on Friday instead of yes, tomorrow. Okay. And I know some of you are also maybe like, if I have any mistakes in terms of the name of the project team, the session, as well as I know some of you, I made a comment in my feedback as well as suggesting some kind of slight title change of your project to make it a little bit more informative. So once I see your final document in that drop folder, I will update the column of the title as well accordingly. Okay. But what I will do is I will post the video. I will include the link all in here. So tomorrow afternoon, I will also, once I put everything in, I will send out a link email again saying that everything is ready to view. So you can click the link accordingly. Okay, make sense? Yeah, so again, we're meeting not here on Friday in Rocky 312 for a bigger space to do all of this discussion and all that. So we won't, yeah, we won't log on Zoom for that purpose as well. But hopefully with the video content and all that, we'll be able to involve the remote students as well. Anything else about this? Okay, all right. If not, I will just probably stop this recording.